It's incredible how a song about the classic 9 to 5 hour job can sound so beautiful. Hello, and welcome to The Music Moment, the video series where we talk about the best music from the past and the present. This is your host, your favorite man-child, Super Jesus Jackson. Today, we're going to be talking about one of Radiohead's most delightful tracks, No Surprises. It is, of course, the 10th track from their most iconic album, OK Computer. This track, like I said in the intro, just highlights one of Radiohead's most remarkable abilities. The ability to have a song be about one thing that's seemingly, or at least as obviously non-related to how the song is sonically. Follow me? Here, let me sort of explain. So, this song is basically about the toxic and debilitating uber-capitalistic work routine and economic system of Western culture. The United States, especially, right? I mean, Radiohead's from the UK, but The way this song sounds, if you don't pay attention to the lyrics, you would never guess that that's what it's about. You know why? Because this song sounds like the song you'd put on to put your crying baby to sleep. Like a lullaby. It's just amazing. The Goodwill xylophone playing and the overtly high guitar notes, the light percussion. Those guitar notes, though, man, I get chills. Chills. Ba, 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 ba. That ba 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 ba. Oh my god. That like ascension, you know? And it's interesting because Thom Yorke's voice is significantly lower in pitch than everything else around him. And I love that because he is the protagonist of this story. And the protagonist isn't necessarily having a great time. So there's contradiction, you know, the protagonist's voice is lower because he's far gone and depressed, and the high-pitched music is the paradise he wishes he lived in. In this case, paradise being death. In death, there is no pain. Also, the vocal melody is just gorgeous. Just listen without, like, any lyrics. That was pretty good. Wow. But yeah, it's really low, you know, especially that these really just intervals. Really great melody writing, for sure. So we have lyrics like, a heart that's full up like a landfill. Which, you know, Tom is an environmentalist. So here he's comparing how tired his heart is to the landfills that the earth is filled of. Get it? The earth is too tired of it being abused, just like a 9 to 5 hour typical American worker. A job that slowly kills you, right? You look so tired, unhappy. Bring down the government. They don't speak for us. I'll take a quiet life, a handshake of carbon monoxide. Very, very self-explanatory, I guess. These are very important lines because it sets up the whole narrative of the song. We know it's about the depressing 9 to 5, the government not caring about its people, but most importantly, the protagonist here is saying, this is so bad, I'd rather be dead. Because right now, death sounds more beautiful than my life. And Radiohead manages to do just that. The music here is ethereal. The chorus, though, is where we have the most important lyrics, of course. No surprises, no alarms. Well, let's just think. How awful it is to be awoken by your stupid alarm right at sunrise, only to go work yet another day at your shitty job. It's like the worst feeling in the world. And you know, the music in this song is the opposite. It's you, sleeping, eternally, dreaming the best of dreams. The lullaby that has put you to sleep becomes your dream, and by the end of the song, that dream becomes your reality. I love that synth string keyboard sound in the silent section of the song. The melody's killer and it suits the song so well. I love that because, you know, the song alludes to that as it progresses and with like other instruments in the melody. It has that same rhythm to it, I guess, you know, because if you listen to the guitar part, ba 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 ba, right? That da 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 da, but it's that da 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 da. And so the string section here goes like ba da 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 da. Da, 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 you know? It's really fantastic. Also, we get more lyrics like, "This is my final fit, my final bellyache." Really just the protagonist saying, "This is it. I'm done. I've had enough." After this line, though, we do get a little detour, which we all know when Radiohead takes a detour, it's amazing. It's the way it just goes kind of alien with all these interesting guitar chords, those changes, and then the way it goes back into the song. God. In verse 3, "Such a pretty house, such a pretty garden." A total nod to the perfect American dream, right? The single cover for this song, too, is a nod to that, in a cool, distorted way. The white picket fence, the dog, the car, the children, the 9 to 5 hour job. It's all a facade, right? It's an illusion of happiness. Because you reach that, but by the end of it, you realize it's this never-ending, monotonous hell. To lighten up the tone a bit, it's like that episode of SpongeBob when Squidward goes to that utopia and he slowly realizes it's hell. Well, actually, that would be the opposite of this song, because Tom is really just shitting more on capitalism, but, you know, it's the same end result. Which reminds me, I like capitalism. Quite a bit, actually. I think it's the best economic system that society has ever come up with, and also the most balanced one. That does not mean, however, that it's perfect. And that doesn't mean I don't see its flaws, because I do. And that's why I love this song. Because everyone in this world has seen struggle and the pain of existence and society, whether it be one's own experience or one's own family and friends. And that's simply and personally, for me, one of the many reasons I love Radiohead. It makes me think about different perspectives and understand them. We sometimes forget that artists are also messengers of the people. They communicate the world's problems to bring light to them. So we get to the last chorus of the song, and we actually get some background vocals. "Get me out of here." Well, no surprise there, lyrically, right? Very interesting production choice because, I mean, the song is all about kind of loneliness, you know, and so it makes sense that the protagonist mostly is singing alone, you know, without any background vocals, but it's until the end where we get them, which, you know, again, is still, you know, obviously the mind, the inner demons of the individual. I love this last section. It's very raw, yet very beautiful. The background vocals are doubled, and they have wonderful vibrato, which I don't think is often said. Tom York is a great vocalist. And he's singing low here for the most part. That's how you know you have a great vocalist. when they're not just as good at singing high, but they're also good at singing low. The melody of No Surprises Please, I have always loved that, along with the lyrics. Just crushingly sweet, genuine, and just sad. You know, the simple addition of the word please just makes all the difference. And there goes his vibrato here in please. No alarms and no surprises, please. Oh, it's such a good melody, man. So good. So good. So good. So good.
So good.
But, you know, it breaks my heart a little bit that this song alludes to the protagonist basically saying goodbye. Like, actually. Because the song is so beautiful, you know? But maybe that's the point. And it's how Tom wrote it. But it can also mean that the protagonist just wants to sleep 5 more minutes before they go to work, right? Right? Maybe they're just dreaming. Either way, though, it's bliss. Bliss. That bass part, though, just... Well, there we have it, guys. That was yet another episode of The Music Moment, the video series where we talk about the best music from the past and the present. This was your host, your favorite man-child, Super Jesus Jackson. Did you agree with my take regarding this song? Let me know in the comment section below. I love to read and respond back. Please make sure to check out the previous video on the channel. That would be wonderful. Maybe you'll like the video. Please give this video a like, share with your friends, comment down below, or subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. But as always, your viewership is what counts the most. It means the absolute world to me. Make sure to follow my social medias and listen to my original music. The links are down in the description below. That's it for me. You guys take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you. Always got to do that little giggle after that, you know, because it is a little weird. And no surprises, please. Wow. All right, we're good. Here we go. Okay. Ow.